finish this term. That's the part 2 of lesson 1 in unit 2. That's the last lesson that we have in our term, and that's the last video for this lesson. Okay, this is part 2. Okay, in the last part we talk about the energy. What is the energy? It's the energy. It's the ability to do work, and we think that the energy has many types, like the potential, light energy, kinetic energy, heat energy, electric, chemical, and sound. Let's remember the definition of every type of energy. Potential energy, it's the energy stored in the object, like the spring of a toy car. Very good. Okay, the light energy, it's the energy that produced from the electric lamp and the sun. Okay, number 3, the kinetic energy, it's the energy that produced from the motion of the object, like the washing machine and the electric fan. The heat energy, it's the energy that produced from the fire, from the candle, and from the electric heater. Electric energy, it's the energy that produced from the dry cells or batteries and solar cells. And the chemical energy, it's the energy that is stored inside the battery, and I said that this battery contain chemicals. These chemicals are reacting together to produce the electric energy. And the sound energy, like the sound that produced from the radio and from the guitar and violin. Okay, now we will know that the energy can change from one form to another form. Okay, what is this? It's the lamp. The lamp gives us which type of energy? Light energy. Okay, how the lamp gives us light energy? Because the electric energy, when I turn on this switch, the electric energy it changes into light energy, right? So the energy can change from one form to another form, like the electric energy change into light energy. Let's see the examples of the changing of the energy from one type to another type. It's changing the potential energy into kinetic energy. What is the potential energy? It's the energy that is stored in the object. Okay, this potential energy change into kinetic energy. What is the kinetic energy? It's the energy that produced from the motion of the object. Okay, how the potential change into kinetic energy? If I have a toy car, like this toy car, and I move the spring, what will happen? The spring will store inside it what? Potential energy. Then this car will move. In this moment, the potential energy will change into kinetic energy. I removed the spring of the toy car. This is the potential energy. Then the car moves. The moving of the car is the changing of the potential energy into kinetic energy. Okay? And the changing of kinetic energy into other forms of energy. The kinetic energy can change into many forms of energy. But we will take 3 examples. Number 1, sound energy, heat energy, and electric energy. Let's start with sound energy. Okay? I have the guitar. This voice rods in the guitar. The guitar can produce now sound energy? No. But when I move these rods, it produced sound energy. So the kinetic energy that I make to the guitar produced the sound energy, right? So the kinetic energy can change into sound energy like the guitar and the violin. Okay? The kinetic energy also can change into heat energy. If you wrap your hands, what you feel the heat energy. So the kinetic energy, when I move my hand together, change into what? Change into heat energy. What is the example of changing the kinetic energy into heat energy is wrap all of you have a pipe in your home. Okay, this pipe contains lamp. If this pipe contains lamp, the lamp will light if the pipe is stop moving or when the pipe is moving. When the pipe is moving, the lamp will gives the light. What happens when you move the tires of the bicycle? Okay, the kinetic energy it changes into electric energy. This electric energy makes the lamp in your bike lighting. Okay, when you move the tires of the bike, there is something inside the bike which is called dynamo. This dynamo it changes the kinetic energy into electric energy, and this electric energy make the lamp in the bike light. Okay, so the kinetic energy can change into three types: sound energy, heat energy, and electric energy. Sound energy like guitar and violin. Heat energy like rubbing hands. And kinetic energy can change into electric energy like the dynamo that exists in the pipe. Now we will talk about the changing of electric energy into other forms. The electric energy can change into many forms. Like what? Like light energy in the lamp. Right? What is this? This gives the lamp what? Electricity, right? When I turn on the switch, the electricity passes through this wire and reach the lamp, and the electric energy it changes into light energy. Number 2, sound energy. When I turn on the radio it changes the electric energy into sound energy. The changing of electric energy into kinetic energy, like the electric fan. The electric fan changes the electric energy into kinetic energy. The blender and the washing machine. And the changing of light energy into other forms of energy. The light energy can change into heat energy, like the solar heater. The solar heater uses the sunlight to give us heat. It changes the light energy that comes from the sun and change it into heat energy. We use it in the houses to warm in winter. Okay, and also the light energy can change into electric energy like the solar cells. In the last session, we talked about the light energy, the electric energy, and I said the electric energy, the sources of electric energy, it's the battery or dry cells and the solar cells. The solar cells, they are cells that takes the light from the sun and change it into electricity, and we use this electricity in many uses. Thank you for listening, Primary 4.